strapping, dog? That off-work pie. I need that off-work pie, cuz. I need that off-work pie when it's dropping, cuz.
The weak-ass hat you got on, too.
Shit, old school UVA joint.
Yeah, UVA
vintage. Whack. Shit, vintage, B.
Why you say my man got a weak-ass hat, bro?
Look at that, bro. Look at that, bro. My granddaddy was wearing that, dog, back in 19.
This joint is tough, dog.
Got the old school family reunion hat on and shit, dog.
This joint is tough, B.
Nah, I like it. I ain't gonna lie. All right, welcome to episode 22 of the Off Work Podcast. Hey, we start this off like this. How was y'all weekend? Drew, how was your weekend, man?
What?
How was your weekend, Drew?
I was good.
It doesn't matter how your weekend was. Know your role and shut your mouth, you jabroni. Next up.
He's frozen, dog. He froze you.
He's back. Should work like a charm.
Was I frozen?
Yeah, you were just like this.
Oh, damn. Y'all were frozen on mine.
This probably just really made that face.
This is gonna be an interesting podcast. Nah, for real, how was y'all's weekend though? Let's get to it.
Go ahead, Drew. How was your weekend though?
Good.
Hey, so what happened? Any Steph Curry plans or nah? Y'all ain't had no plans this weekend?
We just went bowling. Went to the arcade. Yeah, it was chill.
I did see that in the story. I saw your little glow in the dark bowling. Nice vibe. I saw you, Drew.
Hey, Drew was hilarious, bro. I love the way Annika always be messing with you, bro. I love the way she messing with you, bro, on Instagram, bro.
No, she was hating because I was winning.
Dog. So my thing is, like, are there any, like, I know in Houston, COVID's kind of bad. So out there, are there like any precautions that they take?
Yeah, they just do like a lane separation. But when we went, there was only like 3 lanes being used, so it was like nobody in there.
Oh, that ain't bad, dog. That ain't bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my date back this weekend, dog. Drew sent me some date ideas. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Have to choose something. So, but what about you, Jorel? What you get into, dog?
I was chilling, dog. You know, doing the family thing, just chilling. Had the kids this weekend, so that was love. And then I got to catch up on some shows, bro. Hey, we gonna talk about that on the What You Been On, bro. Like, Stars is popping right now. Stars is definitely popping right now. So y'all Power's back. Look, P Valley. We gonna get into it.
Nigga still watching Power. It's crazy.
Brando, what's you on this weekend, brother?
Good weekend for me. Went to a cookout with the homies. We cooked out, grilled out. Watch some basketball, chill. You know, that type of weekend. So you know, all the fellas had the kids over. We watched the Heat. I think the Heat caught a raw deal versus the Bucks.
Yeah.
This weekend, a couple missed calls. I think the Heat should have been a sweep, and I think the Bucks may have won today. I'm not sure. I haven't got a chance to look.
They're still playing.
Yeah, they're still on. Okay.
Yeah, they're playing right now.
Dog, they win this without.
Yeah, Giannis ain't playing tonight. So yeah. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with that.
You talking about the new Pippen? Yeah.
That's disrespectful, dog.
People are so stupid, dog. Like, my boy sent something in the group chat when people was like, "Oh well, Giannis is so overrated. He's a one-trick pony." And
I agree.
That's dumb, dog. He's 25. Look at Kawhi. When Kawhi was first starting out, first couple years in the league, dog, 25 years of age, he was a defender. And he wasn't really a ball handler. Like, we got to give these people room to grow, dog. He's 25 and doing all this now. And he has, like, the higher player usage, top 5. Like, and he does it on both ends on the floor.
He's a defensive player of the year. More than likely, he's going to be the MVP this year. He's improved every year statistically ever since he's been in the league.
I just don't think I don't think his offensive style can just get you but so far. That's all. Like, for instance, his team, like, the spacing is different now when he's out. You know, so it's just a flow. Sometimes when you play with a player like Giannis, as a teammate, you kind of just sit back and watch him charge the paint. You know, and in the playoffs, they take that away. Then your other role players are cold. I just don't think it's a good formula for success. Not saying he's a bad player. He's still like, you know, he's dominant. He's dominant, but I just don't think his style of play, until I think he gets in a perfect system, is going to be, is this the right formula to win long-term championships, in my opinion. But he's always going to.
That's fair.
He's always going to get to a certain point because he's Giannis. He's going to dominate his way to a certain point. But once you get deeper and deeper into the playoffs, teams are better. Teams are playing better defenses. I think it's similar to what LeBron dealt with in Cleveland. His first stint in Cleveland. I think it's that type of thing. I think it's that type of thing.
But he has better pieces than LeBron ever had.
He has much better pieces than LeBron has. He does.
Oh yeah. I mean, Chris Middleton is like he's an all-star. Like he's very solid. Like
LeBron never had an all-star. We had one, but he made him an all-star. Mo Williams ain't no all-star.
Yeah. And Chris Middleton does it on both ends too. Like he's a good perimeter.
He had 2 all-stars. He has Adrinas Ilgauskas as well.
Okay, yeah. They're not all-stars.
He had 2. I'm just saying he had 2.
What just says Zadrinas Ilgauskas, man.
He had 2. I'm just stating facts.
Bro, he's not like a perennial all-star. Like
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he had 2.
That's what we mean.
Those players never made an all-star without Bron. And they never would. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They were all-stars because they was on Cleveland with Bron.
Facts. Now, let's get to it, man. Big Sean, B.I.G. dropped the album, Detroit 2. I'm going to give y'all my opinion on it because I know y'all have a lot more thoughts than I do on it. I really can't give a fair evaluation because I normally listen to Big Sean albums when I'm playing 2K. Like he's like my 2K album guy. I don't know. Call me weird. That's what I do. As far as I just zone out the 2K, dog. Listen to Big Sean, dog. That's how I enjoy it most. So I say that to say this. Like, after I play 2K, I'll give y'all a in-depth review on it. But to me, I think I had so much high expectations on it, and when I saw the track list, it kind of like the expectations kind of dropped. There's like 21 songs. Well, 19. I think he had like 2 skits on there.
It was 18. He had 3.
I mean, that's pretty normal.
18. I can't do albums with 15 plus right now. You're
gonna have to get used to it. You're gonna have to get used to it because that's the new way of. I don't know if you've noticed, but artists have actually gone back to that a lot right now.
But they either do short or long albums.
Exactly.
There's no in between.
Those real long ones, they're just playing the streaming game.
Yeah.
A lot of times they're just playing the streaming game, so you're gonna see a lot of that.
But okay, so
are they gonna give you a deluxe?
Yeah, with the extra. But back to Big Sean, I think like the album, there's not like a time where I felt like I was into the album, dog. Number one. Number two, like a lot of the songs sound like you can insert anyone's verses in there. Like the song was already done. Okay, insert your verse.
Label songs.
Yeah, yeah. That, and I do like that on certain tracks he did switch up the slow. I give him that. Yeah, but just if I was out of the 18, the 2 I definitely don't like is what's the one? Heart. Let me see. I gotta get to it.
Guard Your Heart.
I don't like that one. And then the Young Thug track. Sorry, Brando.
Like
wasn't feeling it, dog. But yeah, I'm sorry.
Thug stole one album.
Yeah, so I mean, I think to wrap this up, I'm a Big Sean fan. So I think Big Sean is a B- rapper and an A- as far as like star appeal. So that's it on my end. What y'all think about it?
I'm a follow up. Let's get the negative reviews out the way. This man, I'm right with Jarvis. Like I set too high of expectations for this album, and so it's kind of on me. Like I was opposite of Jarvis when I saw the track list. Like I saw who was featured on it, and then like the singles he dropped, like Deep Reverence, Harder Than My Demons. Like those 2 were tough. So like that got me even more excited for the album. And like I said, the track list, like Ty Dolla up there. He had Thugga, Travis Scott. Like, so I'm seeing all these artists that I really like. So I'm like, yo, this might be a classic. Like, but then when I got the album, dog, it was some mid for me. Like nothing, there was no song that I replayed immediately. Like I was like, oh, I gotta hear that again. Like run that shit back. There was nothing like that.
And Friday Night Cypher was dope, but like posse cuts like that with those many artists really don't have replay value. To me. Like I hear it, okay, that's dope the first time. I'm not gonna like Drew said before we recorded. We're not gonna sit through a 9-minute track, dog, on a regular.
Yeah, it was like 12 minutes, but I will never go back and listen to that song. It was tough.
Friday Night Cyphers was one of the biggest disappointments on that album by far for me. I hated the beat. When I saw the features on that beat. When I saw the features on that track, and then when I heard it, it just went way left of what I expected, which is not bad. You know, you don't want everything to be as you expected, but I did not like that at all. I did not like that at all. Like, if you're gonna do something like that, give us an enjoyable beat. And then they kept switching it up with these weak beats, and then Eminem rapped for about 10 minutes at the end of the song, and I just completely tuned him out after a while.
Hey, so I will say, bro, Eminem actually he ripped that verse.
He probably did. I'm not denying it.
He really did, and I'm not.
He ripped it,
and everybody. And no, he ripped the verse. Like everybody knows that I'm not an Eminem fan. So I dissected that verse, and that verse is fire. He smoked that shit.
But I mean, like I said, I think
dissect it because I don't want to hear it, man.
I didn't like that.
And I'm an Eminem fan. Early Eminem work, like his first, by his first 4 albums, I like 3 or 4. Yeah. Depends on what you consider. But
yeah, I mean, like I said, I think it's a great idea. Like I hope other artists take that formula and like kind of use that. I think that's tough. Like get everybody
pick a better beat. Yeah, pick a better beat.
Everybody from the city on one track. I feel like that's tough. Like in the concept. But
I personally like the Friday Night Cypher joint.
I like the idea.
I actually listened to it twice because I ran it back twice because I liked how they did the grinding joint.
I didn't like that grinding flip. I didn't like the grinding flip.
That shit was tough.
I didn't like the flip. It's too much of a. It's too much of a classic beat. The flip wasn't that good to me. But like I said, the album was some mid. Like a whole bunch of songs, they're cool. Like I might listen to it again, but nothing blew me away.
What about Lil Wayne's verse on Don Life?
He killed it.
It's cool.
It was cool, bro. That's classic. That's like classic Wayne. That shit sounded like No Ceilings.
By that point, I think I was out. I was out of the album. Like I didn't care at that point. It was
that point was a miss because I feel like Meek should have been on that song too.
He should have been on that song because I was anticipating him when they started using his ad lib, and I was like, oh shit, okay, Meek about to be on this, and he wasn't.
Meek would have went ham on that beat, dog. Oh my!
I think Big Sean missed a big opportunity right here. I think Big Sean missed a big opportunity right here because, as me and Jorel was talking before the pod, I was a person a few years ago, and I got a lot of backlash for it. I was saying like, listen, Big Sean is just as talented as Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole. If you're just going straight talent wise, but where I think he missed the boat sometimes is when he makes albums that a lot of people are just not gonna take serious.
What?
You know what I mean? Like they're just not gonna take serious. So what I'm meaning is his content. Like he'll make an album. He's one of the best spitters. But some people, this is not just my opinion. This is just a criticism that I hear about him. He gets a little corny. You know what they compare him to? Like a Ludacris. They compare him to Ludacris a lot. Like he's a great, like you don't deny he got bars. He makes good songs here and there. No disrespect to Luda.
Time out, dog. Time out. I was gonna roll with you. I was gonna roll with you, Ka.
He rolling.
Ka, I was gonna roll. I ain't gonna roll with you. I ain't gonna let you get that off, dog. Because I'm looking at I Decided, talking about songs don't take, like, he don't hit that feeling. And I'm a emo rap fan. So voices in my head that talked about like the mental health shit.
Yeah.
That touched me. Sunday morning jetpack.
I'm not not saying that.
Bigger than me?
The Deep Reverence track should have touched you then, Jarvis.
It did. It was hard.
Oh, okay. I was about to say because he talked about his mental health.
He had a lot of good content. I feel like on this.
Yeah, that's what I'm not saying he's a. Yeah, I'm just saying that's what other people's perception of him is.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Not necessarily. Like, I know that he makes other type of content.
That's probably because of his singles.
Yeah, and not just his singles. Even when he's making more deep content, then a lot of people think it's cheesy.
I just wish he had more. That's what she had more deeper than me's on this album. I thought
This one we thought we were going to get. We thought we were going to get a lot of that. I think this where this is why I'll go back to my original point. This is why I say I think he dropped the ball on this album because he had people's attention. You know, people were waiting for him, and I think that he should have dropped. He should have made sure he dropped a classic. He just should have made sure he dropped a classic right now. He had the Nipsey song that was so everybody thought the album was going to stay on that vibe.
Yeah,
and I think he should have just. I just think he should have made more of a. Sometimes he's got to give. Sometimes his music is just a little too lighthearted. Even though you say he makes the emo music, it just comes off still a little lighthearted sometimes. And I think that's why.
You know, I like when Big Sean reflect on his grandma bag, dog.
Yeah, and that's what people be joking on. I don't joke on that, but a young lady said that to me. Like she said, "We don't want to hear about your grandma no more." It's like what she told me.
That's foul, dog.
It was a pretty harsh thing to say. It was a pretty harsh thing to say.
So,
and they basically say that's the only thing he get deep about is his grandma. I'm not saying this. They said it. This is not my take. I'm telling you what I've heard.
I'll say this. Out of the 18 tracks, I like 13 of them. I really like this project a lot. I wasn't a big – so maybe the way that y'all feel about this album is the way that I felt about I Decided. I Decided was a big letdown for me personally because I don't know. I just was never able to vibe with that album. But this track, it has a lot of replay value for me. It's because it's so versatile. It's like the Why Would I Stop track, the intro, that shit is tough.
Yeah.
The Wolves track with Post Malone is tough to me. Harder Than My Demons, obviously I like that because I had that as my song of the week last week. Everything That's Missing, Respected with Young Thug, Lithuania track with Travis Scott, The Dawn Life with Lil Wayne, and I told y'all I like the Friday Night Cypher. I was not a fan of the Still I Rise with Dom Kennedy.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't like that track at all. And that was probably like the track that I heard that was like, this shit shouldn't have not been on the album. Like,
what about DTFO?
I like that track too. I like that track.
It was cool.
To be honest, I think the album is a very solid project. I think that y'all should probably go back and listen to it.
I do. I need to go back and listen to it.
Yeah, I listened to it twice.
I mean,
I'll play 2K.
To each his own.
I need to go listen to that. I kind of missed the Wayne song.
The Dawn Life track with Wayne on it, bro. He killed that track, bro.
I need to check that out.
He killed that track, bro. But I mean, I enjoyed it. I think a lot of people, from what I've seen, have enjoyed it too. So we'll see. But it's not the best album. I still take Nas's album over his.
Oh yeah,
rap album of the year. Let's go. NAS.
I don't know about that.
How do y'all feel about his first week projections only at like 110?
That's good, ain't it?
Yeah, that's actually pretty.
It's not bad.
That's actually pretty good.
It's not bad.
I think I would expect more.
You see Tekashi 6ix9's
yeah,
projections?
Like 50,000.
You see it? So compared to that, Big Sean,
110 is pretty solid. I think most artists are projected like at least in Big Sean's caliber between like 150, 150 to 200.
I feel like he should at least hit one.
What do you consider?
I feel like he should at least hit 150.
Who do y'all consider in Big Sean's caliber?
I can say what. Go ahead. Oh yeah. Go ahead, Drew. Get your shit off, Drew.
I would say Meek. He's in that ballpark.
So second tier.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Right under superstars.
Yeah.
But who else would you put in? So I can definitely see Meek. Is Nicki in that caliber?
Nicki Minaj?
Or is Nicki in the superstar caliber?
Nicki's the superstar.
She's a legendary act. She's just a legendary act at this point. Right now, she's talking currently.
Let's not disrespect Nicki. Let's not disrespect Nicki. She's a superstar.
I gotta know. So other than Meek Mill, like.
Oh, I can tell you who.
Ross.
Meek Mill, Ross.
Wale.
No. Hell no. Hell no. Now you reaching now. Wale ain't on their level.
Not right now. He's not. Not right now. He's not.
No,
Little Baby.
No, Little Baby's top tier. He with the big dogs now.
Nah, he's not selling enough. He's not selling. Not first week.
He sold the most records in 2020 thus far. How's he not sold enough?
It has to be consistent. He's had a good year, but
I'm talking about first week sales.
Bruh, have you not seen Little Baby's first week sales?
There's only 3 big dogs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's not
All
there
right.
yet.
Who are the three big dogs to y'all?
Kendrick, J. Cole, and Drake.
Is that a real question?
Is Kanye not up there?
Kanye's a legendary act.
Oh, so there's a different bracket for the legends.
I'm talking about current music. Yeah, Kanye's a legendary.
In that case, you could put Drake in the legendary act.
Nah, it's different. It's too different. It's a little different.
Nah, it's not different. Drake is in legendary status now.
No. But he's still so relevant to like current music. You know what I'm saying? Like we're riding around listening to Drake.
Is Pusha T in that category with Meek Mill and Big Sean?
Nah.
He might be now. After Daytona, he might be.
We gotta see. What about Fab?
After Daytona, he might be.
No.
Absolutely.
Dudes do not like Fab no more.
No,
though.
I like Fab.
Fab is old. No, they're those are. I'm talking about current.
I feel like we're missing a very important artist that should be in a tier with Big Sean and Meek Mill.
It should be Big Crit, but what about no. What about Wiz?
No.
Do you think Travis Scott is top tier or second tier?
He's top tier.
Top tier.
He's second
Top tier. You see him? He's been all over McDonald's all day today.
New age top tier. Let's go.
I just did a little fact check. So my baby. So little baby, my turn.
Hey
so,
yo, your baby.
My baby. That boy. Look, you got on P Valley early, didn't you?
So my turn sold 197 first week. In my book, 250 and higher is top tier.
No, Drew, 197 is hella good for artists.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying to me, top tier is 250.
No, but you don't set the standard though. 197.
Nigga, it's my opinion. I set the standard for myself.
Bruh, can y'all please explain to this dude that 197 is hella good?
What are you talking? When did I say it's bad?
You just said to me it has to be 250.
Uzi sold like what 350 twice?
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Not his first week.
250.
Uzi
got 250 his first week.
Yeah.
I think Uzi and Baby had some of the best years this year. To be honest with you.
Of course.
Oh, what about the baby? What cat? Do you put him a new age superstar?
Yeah, he's not top tier though.
He had 278. Lil Uzi.
I'll put the Baby in Meek Mill.
That's what I'm saying. That's top.
I'll put the Baby in that Meek Mill category. The Baby. Where's Future land in this?
That boy loves a Future, dog.
Top tier? Can we? A lot of records have been broken.
Future, I would say, I would have to. He's right there on the borderline to me.
Of who?
Top tier and second tier. Like he's right there with Lil Baby to me. Like he's right there on the fringe.
But you gotta give him the edge for his longevity. Like,
Hey, so then let me ask y'all a question. What about Post Malone?
He's not part of the culture.
Yes, he is.
No,
he makes great music for the culture. Yes, he is. He's top tier.
He's not part of. I don't consider him part of the culture. He's not a rapper.
Well, he's a part of the culture, whether you like it or not, and he's top tier. Numbers don't lie.
Oh, I guess if you saying that, I mean,
I don't consider him part of the culture. That's just me.
Post Malone,
I think he picks.
Hold on, stop. No, stop, Jarvis. Post Malone's first week sold 489,000.
Yeah,
of course, because the whites. What do you mean? That's
white people listen to rap music. White people listen to black people too. What are you talking about?
Oh my! All right, y'all are acting real ignorant right now.
No, we're not. He's a part of the culture, man.
He's not. He's like Justin Bieber. He's on the pop level. He's a pop star level.
No, but he don't make pop type music all the time. He makes
I'll consider him an urban act personally.
Yeah, he's not. I didn't even think that's debatable, but
I consider an urban act.
Look
at his album. He got Future, Young Thug, The Baby, all on his album.
You can still have that and be pop, right?
I mean, what other? Why do Taylor Swift got that on her albums?
Yeah, cut y'all. Both of y'all cut.
It's still pop.
The man made a song called White Iverson. That's culture.
So then, if
that was his first song,
Drake is pop. Then Drake is pop. Nigga froze. Nigga.
all that capping. all that capping.
That's what he get. Talking all that bullshit again.
All that cap.
Y'all just be saying any old fucking thing, bro.
Hey, Post Malone's a part of the culture. He's been a part of the culture for years. We got hits with Ray Shrummer. They got a lot of types with Nicki Minaj. All types of hits within our culture. All types of them.
Yeah.
It's in our culture, man.
I'm tripping.
We've accepted them, period.
I just don't consider it.
Oh,
So
man.
is Justin Bieber part of the culture? He got hits with a whole bunch of rappers.
No, man.
What's the difference?
Bieber did a song with Nas, dog.
Okay. Y'all cut the shit. He don't have a bunch of hits with a bunch of rappers. He has like a couple hits with Quavo. Let's not do that shit.
Yeah,
Travis
Justin
Scott,
Bieber.
don't do that
I
shit.
mean, yes, Post Malone albums. All his albums are filled with urban music, and he mixes it all up. Do not get me wrong, but his albums are urbanized, man.
On his last album, he had Meek Mill and DaBaby on his album, and Lil Baby,
And the Future.
I think the complexion, dog, gets him in other doors that he would not have.
Yeah, but that don't mean that exactly. That don't mean that a part of ours.
That doesn't mean that he's a
branch out.
That doesn't mean that he's a pop artist though. He's a versatile artist.
Yeah, he does it all.
I think.
I mean, he makes popular music. But he is still an urban act to me. In my opinion, I consider him urban.
And maybe I'm putting him in the pop category because when listening to his album, he has so many sounds. Like he does like the rock shit,
rock and roll, country, rap.
There's so many
emo,
styles. Like
he does it all.
So I don't know where to put it. That's why I don't really want to put him in urban.
You can't box him in.
Yeah, I don't think you put him in a box. I think he's just different.
He's like Drake.
I just said that.
You can't box him in, but he's still a part of our culture. I agree with you, Jerome.
We can agree to disagree.
I think this is I don't think this is a matter of opinion. I think this is a fact.
We can ask the thing.
Yeah, he's on urban radio all the time. He's like
because of who he has featured.
Nah, he makes them himself too.
Nigga, White Iverson was
Bieber gets on urban radio.
No, Drew.
He doesn't.
He does. His songs with urban acts, he does.
Drew, White Iverson was by himself.
Exactly.
That was his first song.
It was urban. This how he came out the gate. Exactly. He came out the gate urban.
He's more into the rock-ish kind of category now to me.
I mean, black rock and roll is urban too. Just because he's doing rock and roll don't mean he ain't urban. That's urban.
Hello?
What's rock and roll that's urban? Give me something.
Lil Wayne, have you heard the freaking this whole rock and roll? What?
I want
Rebirth?
Brando. I want a rock star that went
urban?
urban. Yeah. That's not a rapper that went rock star. A rock star that went urban.
Okay, so to my point, Post Malone is a rapper.
Name one.
Star.
Brando, name one. You didn't name one.
Post Malone.
Name one.
That went rock star then urban?
Yeah.
None. But I don't understand
So how is that? How's rock urban then? Or let's talk about the origins.
Because urban people started rock music.
Okay, so we're talking about okay. I'm with you with that.
I'm about to say, you know that, Jarvis. Come on now, let's not do that.
You know that's good. Hey, I know my history. Come on now, I know my history.
Just had to know, you know what I'm saying? So let's
we started it, man. We started all this shit. If you want to keep it funky, all of this shit urban, country, urban, rap, urban, R&B, urban, rock and roll, urban. We set the culture. We make the music. Period. And everybody follow suit and get in where you can fit in. That's a fact.
That boy
That's a fact.
That boy said
the culture don't move without us. The culture don't move without us.
Calm down, boy. I'm with you now. Relax.
Drew not with us though. Drew not with us, bro.
Look at him over there.
All right. So speaking of how things started, we thought we talked about the root of rock and roll, how things started. When Dr. Dre first met his girl, when they first started, he thought it was all bliss.
Who?
He thought it was Dr. Dre.
Oh Lord.
He thought it was all love. He walked her down that aisle, made a commitment to her. Things didn't work out. They're not together. For whatever reason, they're not together. Now that they're not together, she wants $2 million a month for spousal support. Now, look at Drew, looking all sweet.
He proposed again.
Dog,
Hey, the name of this episode
it's
is
storming here, dog.
The name of this episode.
Bro, it's storming, dog. It's been storming all day.
Hey, yo. So
now people's power is out.
Do you think that $2 million? Because I know how Jorel get down. Because Jorel said that basically D-Wade should take care of his baby mama, all that stuff. So I know how Jorel gonna give it up. But Dr. Dre's $2 million a month. And time out, Jorel, you gave me the breakdown, right? It was like
Yeah, hold on.
the breakdown.
I got it pulled up.
All right, calm down, Drew. You know you're gonna freeze on us, boy. So we can't rely on you right now.
All right, y'all got it, bro. Y'all got it.
Nah, you're just moving real slow, bro. But
I'm done, dog. Y'all can talk.
So the breakdown right now is laundry and cleaning $10,000 a month, clothes $135,000 a month, education $60,000 a month, entertainment $900,000 a month, charitable contributions $125,000 a month, mortgage $100,000 a month, and then telephone, cell phone, email $20,000 a month.
This was just crazy. I didn't know this breakdown was like that. I didn't know there was a breakdown.
Wait a minute. And Drew mentioned this shit. Why in the hell are you paying for email? Bro, that's the freest service, bro, that is out there, bro. Why?
You know what I think it is? A lot of times what they do is just give you a crazy number. So when you land, you still gonna land half. So you just go for the $2 million, even though you're not expecting the $2 million.
Why would you provide this breakdown though?
Man, I can tell you why. I can tell you why she provided the breakdown because these girls today are very entitled. The women today are very entitled, and I'm sick of seeing it. First of all, they don't make any sense. First of all, I see people on the internet cheering her along, but these same people don't want to split bills with their husband or can't get into a relationship unless bills are split. But yet, when it's time to get a divorce, you want everything split down the middle all of a sudden. What happens to that? That same energy. Keep that same energy. And it's a problem today. Everybody's too entitled.
I like this guy right here, dog. I like you.
These ladies are too entitled. We need to say it out loud. You ladies are too entitled.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brando.
Look, I'm gonna follow the same game plan that my boy Jay Cutler told his ex-wife. Bitch, get a job. Jay Cutler told his ex-wife, dog, when they was going through they stuff, and she said that she wanted spousal support. He said, I worked for this.
Dang, bro. I guess we go.
The thing about it is, either way, she's gonna be good. So it just seems greedy, and that's the problem I have. I just have a problem with the hypocrisy.
But I think, so to be honest with you, I read a little bit more into this, and I think the reason why she's doing what she's doing is because apparently there was some domestic stuff that was going on within their marriage. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not shooting a no.
What do you mean domestic stuff? What does that mean?
He's
domestic violence.
He was beating on her supposedly. He was like beating on her, and then he was also like there was like emotional and verbal abuse that was going on inside the home. So man, I think that's probably why she's trying to hit him in the pocket so hard.
Listen, man.
I mean, but how does $2 million a month? So when she gets to $2 million, will all that be erased from her memory or something? I don't understand why.
Absolutely not. But you know, women like to dig, bro.
They like to dig, man.
They gonna dig now.
All right, so I'm gonna tell y'all some realness, man. Shout out to the women out there. We love you. But
yeah, hold on, Jarvis. Hold on. Let me retract my statement. Most women like to dig. Or some women like to dig. Not all women.
Hey, ladies, this is Big J reporting live from Katy, Texas. Anyways, women, now I'm about to get on y'all ass. When a hurt woman, they go after two things. They either try to take your kids or try to take that money.
Or your reputation.
Reputation
Those
too.
three.
Yeah, so I mean, these are their tools that they use to get even with men or to make themselves feel better in the situation. Now, mind you, I do believe that if Dre did, have her live in a certain way of life, I think you leave that once you leave the relationship. If you want out, if you don't want to deal with me, you can't deal with all.
Don't deal with me. Don't deal with nothing I bring. Exactly.
So, but if he was being abusive to her, then hey, he need to lose all his money. Straight up. Or if you're a woman that time out. If my woman helped build my empire,
it's different.
She didn't do that. She didn't do that.
I'm saying if that was the case, if she helped him build his empire, then yeah, by any means. But let's ladies, let's be fair. Judges, let's be fair. Look at the situation from objective standpoint, and whatever she realistically needs to get back on her own, to be set up, provide that. Anything excessive is just to hurt that man.
Yeah. I mean, but what does she need? Because all her kids are grown, all her kids are already rich. All this is about is for herself. Period. There's no way around that. Listen, most ladies are entitled. I see it every day. Listen, y'all on the internet. This is not just me seeing this stuff. All day we see My man need to do this. I love when a man take me on these type of dates. You see a whole bunch of memes all day. Whole bunch of memes. I love this. A real man do that. I'm not settling for this.
Talk your shit, Brando. Talk your shit.
I'm a catch. I'm this. I'm that. I'm worth this. I'm worth that. Well, in my opinion, y'all sit there and talk about this shit on the internet all day. And if you're worth all of this stuff you're saying, you will have to be begging on the internet for it 24/7. You don't. All day. And another thing. If I see one more baby and Jada goes, little baby and Jada goes,
hold on.
Moneybag Yo and Ari goes, all of them. All of them. I'm tired of it.
Hey, look,
Shut the fuck up, ladies.
Damn.
I'm out.
I'm sick of seeing this annoying. Memes all day. You click on the story.
I'm out.
Meme.
Hello. I'm out. All right. Yo, this is Jarvis calling you from the podcast. All right. We're taping the podcast right now. Okay.
Bro, good night.
I got a question for you. We've got a question.
Who is this?
Who is it?
So this is my homegirl, Vicky. This is my homie. Hey, so I got a question for you for the pod or whatever. We need a woman's opinion, right? Are you here?
I'm listening.
All right. So Dr. Dre's wife is divorcing him, and she wants $2 million. Do you think that's excessive? Like, do you think when a woman divorces that man, she should divorce that lifestyle that came with it?
Are you serious right now?
Yeah.
That's no question.
I do not think that she should get that amount of money.
Thank you. And why do you say that?
Because, I mean, at the end of the day, like, she should get something, spousal support, but she should not get that amount of money, even though he's worth a lot of money.
Thank you. Hey, we appreciate it. We had to get a woman caller. We're going to invite you in one day. I've been trying to get you on the pod, but we appreciate that opinion, all right?
Bye.
Big J.
It's a title, man. You see what happens? A nice, logical young lady we talk to on the phone. It feels good to hear. It feels good to hear. We need more like her. Because if you go on the internet, you see the exact opposite of opinions. And I'm tired of seeing it. I'm just tired of the ladies, man. They look desperate. You guys look desperate. And it's unattractive. It's unattractive. It's very unattractive. You know, like, hey, y'all know I'm not lying. Help me here. Help me.
Hey, I said get your shit off. I agree with you.
See this shit every day.
This is ISO, Brandon. Do your thing, dog.
Yo, memes.
Hey, we on the wings. We got you.
Memes every day. Same girls. I see it's from the same girls. Memes. Their little dots on this story be very little. Very little. They got very little dots because they posted 100 memes about how they're a good catch, how much they're worth, how much they love dates, and what they're trying to do is show the men out there what it takes to get them. It's so obvious what they do. You ladies, stop being desperate out there. Stop it. Stop being desperate out there. Be quiet on the internet sometimes. All you talk about is finding a boyfriend. All you talk about is niggas ain't shit. Oh, I need a boyfriend. Niggas ain't shit. I need a boyfriend. Niggas ain't shit. I need a boyfriend. We're tired of seeing it. It's annoying. You're corny. Shut the fuck up. And then maybe if you be a little more quiet, you might be more attractive and people might actually want you. Because again, if you're such a big catch that you say you are, you would not be on the internet talking about it every day. You just wouldn't do that. All the good women in the world, all the good taking ladies in the world are not on the internet acting like this. They're not.
We gotta stop, dog.
I want you guys to say it with me. Say it with me. No. Say it with me.
Oh, man.
Can we all say it together? We need to get this message out to our queens. We need to get this message out to our queens. Because you're looking desperate. Let's say it all together on the count of 3. Not all, but most. Let's tell them to shut.
No, we gotta cut. I'm telling you,
don't say it. I want to say it, man.
We gotta cut, man. Oh,
I gotta be quiet, man. It's ridiculous. It looks desperate every day. Every day.
Oh.
Every day going in about relationships and this and that, and you deserve this, but then when Dr. Dre wife want $2 million, oh, now all of a sudden you on the side of things that you want shit split down the middle. I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of saying it. And then they gonna call me some misogynist because I said it. I'm a misogynist because I said this. No, we don't want to see that on the internet every day. Look, this like it's stupid. It's unattractive. You don't. I'm done. I just see it all day, every day.
Time out. It's coach's time out, dog. TV time out, dog.
I gotta stop the podcast right now. I'm laughing too hard. Man.
Stop it.
I can't take this serious right now.
Don't stop it, bro.
It's true. People are going to agree with me. I'm going to tell you something. Other females are tired of seeing it from you. It's not just me. This is not coming from like people are tired of seeing it every day. You talking about either finding a man or why are you so good for a man? Every single day. And all I'm saying is if you were this great catch that you say you are, you wouldn't be on the internet talking about it every day because you'd be busy being catered to by your man. But no, you on IG stories every day talking about how you want to be catered because you ain't getting catered to. So if you're this great catch, why nobody catering to you? Oh, let me guess.
Hey, my man is on a crazy ISO right now. My dog on a crazy ISO right now.
I'm done. All right. I'm about to have to throw some ladies some bail for this one. I feel like you're painting a specific isolated group of females.
It's a very large group. This is a very large group, man.
I feel like you're boxing a lot of women into a niche category. I feel like.
Okay.
Is Jarvis frozen now?
Nah.
I feel like a lot of women aren't doing a lot of these things in terms of like all day, every day, this all day post. I feel like
are we on the same internet?
I feel like you're speaking. Maybe our timelines are different, but I feel like you're speaking to a specific group of women, and I feel like it's not all women that do this. Like all day, every day, this is all they post about.
I'm gonna say one thing before I let you go. I've seen Little Baby and Jada posted 12 times today within the last 12 hours talking about goals. I see this all day, every day. I need a new timeline, Andrew. I need to help me out. I need a new timeline because it's just annoying to see.
I mean, my timeline, to be honest with you, I see like women, either I see the women that are in relationships or I see women that are like independent, like I'm on my boss stuff. So
I see that too.
I don't see ladies on my timeline complaining and whining about men or dogging men out.
Timeline. I gotta get it. It's me. I gotta get a new timeline.
I'm with Brando. I definitely see that shit on my timeline.
I gotta get a new timeline. I see what you guys are talking about too, but it gets drowned out a lot by the desperate and hurt females on the timeline all day, every day. It happens, and I'm not trying to come at them. I just want them to stop because I feel you're better than that. No, I feel you're better. Like you look desperate on the internet every day. Why'd you want to do that?
I'll be seeing some simp dudes on the internet too.
And that's why they continue because they fishing for the simps. That's what they do. They fish for the simps. That's all they're doing.
Big facts.
But like I think to wrap this up, maybe because we're men, maybe because of situations we've been through with women trying to get over on the system or trying to get to the pocket, trying to get to the bread. I just think that if you're hurt, do not use your kids as weapons, number one. And do not try to go out there's pockets for that. Like, do what's necessary in regards to your lifestyle and the way you want to live. Like, being excessive with it is crazy. Speaking of excessiveness stuff, your boy Odell got a little excessive. All I'm going to say. You can Google this if you haven't heard the story yet or heard the audio of this. But a young lady said that Odell flew her out. Now, he said, before I fly you out, I got to see you take a dookie on the toilet. So she sent like a video, and that kind of roused him up.
And then wait, but then he also said, I don't want you to take a shower.
Yeah, for like 24 hours, no shower.
Yeah.
I don't believe this is true, man.
I believe it.
And let's get to the good stuff. She says that Odell likes to be poo-pooed on. He likes.
Why you keep doing this? He
On.
likes to get shitted on, y'all. Odell likes to get shitted on. That's what she said.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna let y'all boys have it. I literally have nothing on this topic. I didn't want it to be a topic. I thought it was very disgusting, but y'all are nasty like that, I guess.
I didn't ask to be shitted on. Why am I nasty?
Hey, you just threw all of us underneath the bus.
Exactly.
Nasty.
I'm gonna say this: somebody's nasty. Either Odell or the girl for lying on Odell, and she's nasty for imagining this type of lie. This is like, what are you talking about, lady? What are you talking? And again, giving these, See, I feel like I'm gonna be attacking ladies today, and I don't, because I love the ladies. Everybody knows.
But you should attack Odell, dog. That's foul, bro.
I'm not attacking Odell because he denied this. He never claimed to this. These ladies go in there. You know what? Say it's true. Let's say it's true. Odell wants to be shitted on. Why you gotta go on national airways and tell that about your sexual partner? Don't do that. Don't be telling my kinks. Don't tell my kinks publicly. I don't appreciate that.
To be honest with you, it's such a wild statement that I think it can't be a lie. You know what I'm saying? Like it can't.
I think it most definitely can be.
Who would think to make this up?
That's
Have
wild.
y'all seen these? Y'all have to. Okay, so these ladies that made this, that made these claims.
Yeah.
They're not the most trustworthy.
I was just about to get into that. This is Odell's fault. He needs to be careful about who he messes with. He's messing with the wrong caliber.
We don't know if he even messed with them. That's what we're saying. We don't know.
I don't think she would just make up a whole, like, he never talked to her before. I don't think she's gonna make all that up. That's just me. But he needs to be careful about who he's messing with. He's a superstar. He's one of the most famous people in the NFL. You can't be messing with these groupie ass chicks.
And he's on my fantasy team too. He can't be fucking up right now.
He on my fantasy team too. He on my fantasy squad.
At some point, when you get to a certain level, you need to up the level of females that you're messing with.
Yeah,
that's fact.
And these ladies are absolutely trash. All they do is go on the No Jumper podcast and tell their sexual escapade stories. That's all they do.
But I hate that though with females. It's like, why are you trying to expose athletes?
It's clout chasing. Clout chasing.
That's not just females too. Like guys do that too. Everyone's
do it.
Well, the only guy that did that most recently was August Alsina, and we saw how that worked out for him.
Yeah, nobody likes him. Yeah, it doesn't work out. No, but listen, man. Listen, Odell. I say this: whatever goes on in your personal life, that's your business. If what they're saying is true, I'm not going to judge you. Everybody has the right to do what they like to do in their bedrooms and the privacy of their own home. I think these girls are very foul for exposing that if true. If it's not true, you're foul. Either way, these girls are foul for going on TV and exposing what goes on in the bedroom for Odell Beckham right before the season starts. This is foul. I found it very amusing. I found it very nasty. Odell, if you're getting shitted on your chest before kickoff, if you feel that makes you play better, do that this season because you are on my fantasy team. And
Mine too.
It takes.
Hey, get your shit off. I ain't mad at you.
Get your shit off, literally.
Yeah.
No, get your shit on. Get your shit on.
Hey, speaking of which, Odell, Loose Bowels is on all streaming services. Since that's what you went to. My first tape ever, Loose Bowels, is out there now. This is very on theme. Shit show. That video is out on YouTube. It's on all streaming services. Just let you know, Brando shit show. Brando Loose Bowels. Since it's on theme. So I just want to plug that in. Odell, let the people know if that's what you went to. Let them know I got that. But anyways, these group of girls, you're foul. Don't do that no more. Stop exposing guys, lying or false. If it's true or false. Again, goes back to my first statement earlier. Just shut the fuck up. All people have to do sometimes. Shut the fuck up.
I knew Brando would be wild on this podcast, dog. All right. So we have a podcast question that I ran across. It's a little lengthy, so bear with me. But, the subject was my wife tricked me into practicing fake celibacy with her. So it says, hey, I just found out that my wife was sleeping with other men while we were dating. When we started dating, she asked me to practice celibacy with her. At first, I was a little hesitant, but I loved and respected her, so I agreed. We didn't have sex until we got married. She made me wait 3 years. My wife used to play around and say, I'm single until you put a ring on it, right? I never thought anything of it. But now I know she was dead ass. You're probably wondering how I found out about her shenanigans, huh? Well, her younger sister is dating my cousin, and she told him that my wife didn't stop hoeing until the day she walked down the aisle. My cousin then called me and told me everything. When I confronted my wife about it, she basically says, yes, I was abstaining from sex with you. And I always told you that I was single until you put a ring on it. She tricked me. She made me believe that she was wholesome, God-fearing, and celibate woman. But all the time, she was messing with all of the dudes. When I told her I was done with her ass, she let the cat out the bag and revealed that she's pregnant. This whole situation is messed up, and I don't know what to do. Shit. At this point, I don't even know if the child is mine. What should be my next move? That's a lot of reading, boy.
It's a lot to digest.
Come on, man. You made Jarvis. You are a creative motherfucker. You are one creative motherfucker. You sat there and wrote this shit last night. Ain't no.
No.
No way. Stop it, Jarvis. Yo, Jarvis, I swear to God, you need to write a novel. Jarvis, you need to write a novel. You need to write a novel, man. Ain't no.
Look, I don't know if y'all can see it.
I don't want to laugh at this man. Somebody take this first.
So the page, I found us on an Instagram page, and we're gonna shout the IG page. It's Talks with Me. Me, MEE. That's how they spell me on there. So go on that.
You need to talk to God, man. God damn, man. Woo.
Drew, go ahead, bro. I'm gonna let you attack this, bro. Go ahead, ISO to Drew.
I don't got no advice.
All right, step one, you gotta find out if the kid is yours.
All right, Brian McKnight. Step one.
No, that's step one. Step one, you gotta find out if the kid is yours. That's how you can determine how you gonna move forward.
If the kid ain't yours, you can disappear. Just disappear.
Man, fuck all that. Even if the kid is his, she gone. Get the fuck up out of here. She gone, bro.
Yeah, but if the kid is
you gotta raise your kid.
Yeah,
if the kid is
so responsibility.
If the kid is his, they still gonna have to co-parent. So that's
how
what
the
I'm
kid
saying.
is if they didn't didn't they have sex?
They did.
They did once they got married.
Once they got
So
married.
he didn't find out until after they were married.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, man. It's a dirty game, doggy. Like, it just is.
I told y'all a few weeks ago, I do not want to get married. I said it a few weeks ago. These are the stories of why.
Hey,
I mean,
hey, I can tell you a couple stories about own personal shit, dog.
I can tell you this.
I'm done with the marriage game.
Oh, wow. You boys are really get into it tonight, dog. I was talking about dating. Whoa. Drew frozen again. He looks
like a baby. He looks like the app where they make the grown man the baby.
No. I don't know how this is gonna sound, like the audio's gonna sound of this podcast, but this is by far like one of my favorite, like the funniest podcasts we've had, bro.
He's back. Let me get some advice to that guy.
How about, man?
Hold on, Drew look like Casper the Friendly Ghost. Bro, you good,
back,
bro? Your shit keep messing up?
So, my thing is this, man. Why? Okay. Why do you? So, Drew, you say you're done with marriage altogether?
I'm done with marriage altogether. Yes.
Dang. So you don't think that you can find a young lady that's your perfect match and someone you always dreamed of? You know she's loyal and she's what you would think of when you think of wife. You don't think you'll be down to do it again?
He might think he found her, then she do some shit like this. That's what we're scared of.
That's big facts. I mean, so I'll put it this way. It's not the fact that because I'll never say never,
right?
Essentially, but I don't think at this point in my life, especially what I've been through, that I want to be married again. Marriage comes with a lot of sacrifice, number one. It comes with a lot of, you got to have a lot of humility. You got to have a lot of communication, a lot of love. And there's a lot of things that come into a marriage, dog, is difficult, bro. Marriage is not for the weak, bro. Not at all.
But I'll say this, bro. I'll say this. And this is me speaking of someone that's in a relationship and it's heading towards marriage. So when I'm with her, it feels like it's hard work, but it's hard work that you enjoy.
Yeah.
Like, we've all been in situations where it's felt like everything was like was a chore. Everything was like, oh, relationships are supposed to be hard. You're supposed to be struggles, but it's been like even the simplest thing is a struggle. But I feel like now it's like I enjoy like we communicate right there on the spot. So I do believe, what you know now when you're picking a new mate, that I think it might be different. You might be like, I might consider this one worth taking that chance on. But at the end of the day, like, you don't need a marriage license to show your love for someone. So I understand that the way I do things and the way I look at things might be different from the average listener. But I like to end with this. I used to think, and, when I was younger, that love can be a reason you get married.
Yeah.
You can love someone all you want. Don't mean y'all meant for marriage. Because
They
marriage,
got to be a life partner.
yeah, that's like a partnership. Like, okay, I might love you, but I don't know if I can run this business with you.
We can't run this business together.
Right.
We're not teammates.
But I think when you like legitimately like love somebody, because like you can see, for instance, and I hate to use them as an example, but like Jada and Will, like I believe they really do love each other. I believe that there's like, she's obviously done wrong. I'm sure that he's done wrong as well. But you can tell that their partnership is like so genuine that I don't think anything at this point in their lives could separate them. You feel what I'm saying? And I would love to have that with somebody at some point. But I think that the day and age that we live in, with social media being a factor, with people having access to your significant other and you having access to other individuals as well, I just don't feel in my heart of hearts that these types of situations can go smoothly. And I'm not saying that your situation can't, because it can, because the person that you're currently with is she's the exception, not the rule. And that goes for you too, as well, Drew. Like, I feel like y'all are with two really good women who really love y'all and respect y'all. And obviously, they've been through some things and they're a little bit more seasoned, one more than the other, but obviously, like I said, they have a little bit more experience on them. So,
and respect is a huge thing, as you said. Respect is a huge thing.
And they have a lot of maturity. They've been through stuff. So I think that's important when finding a mate. When you find somebody who's not emotionally there or emotionally mature, and, when some bad shit happens, they feel like, oh, I have to go find something new instead of fixing what they currently have. Right. And I feel that that's when the issue is.
I agree 100%. Like,
I mean, it's in the vows. Like, it's supposed to be through thick and thin. Like, it's not always gonna be fucking rainbows and sunshine. Like, in a relationship. Like, if something go bad, you have to be willing to work through it. Like, you can't just give up and like just throw everything away. Like, if that's really who you want to be with, then those are things you got to work through. Find a way to come out on the other side of it.
And I said that to say this. Like, I am not perfect by any means. Like, I'm a flawed person. I think all of us on this podcast have our own individual.
Everybody has flaws.
Yeah, we all have our flaws. We're all toxic in some type of way. Everybody's toxic. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Like, everybody has some type of toxicity in their life because of things that they have dealt with in their past. Everybody has trauma. Everybody has, stuff that they need to let out through therapy. But what I will say is this, is that I'm the type of person where I'm loyal. You feel what I'm saying? And loyalty, like I said, is hard to find in today's day and age in 2020, especially with the women that we like to deal with.
Boys, okay, I'm gonna cut you off right there. I know a bag you about to get into. Don't get me in that bag. But I just think to that guy's point, like Drew said, you gotta first figure out if the baby's yours, and it's it's just wild, man. Like this, you gotta figure out the baby's yours, and then I mean, you honestly you got played. You got played. So if trust is gone. But like that's the past. There's nothing you can do about that. That's why when I get into the bag of,
I mean,
not wanting to hear about my woman's past, like it has nothing to do with her currently. So you might want to accept that. You married her, make it work. Stay with your wife unless she cheated on you in the marriage, and that might be a little different. But
no, you can't stay. Whoa! You can't stay with that lady. You say
no. It says in the Bible, dog. It says you're allowed to get a divorce if your wife cheats on you.
She didn't cheat on him. She just played him before.
No, that's cheating. If they made a commitment before marriage, they were still committed to each other.
Yeah.
But before they got married, so you can't hold it against her.
Hell no, Jarvis, stop. Just stop, Jarvis. You sound crazy.
You got played. Okay,
Jarvis.
He did.
Jarvis,
on.
you would be ready to be done with that marriage too if that was you in that position.
No, I wouldn't. That's the past. There's nothing I can do about it.
No, she did it to you.
I know.
It's not the past. It happened to you right now.
I got played. Hey, I'll put like this. There's a woman that I'm cool with. Bro, Jorel tell you, I went on dates. I was courting this woman for about 3 months, taking her on dates. And meanwhile, after I was taking her dates, she would be, with her dude.
Yo, okay, but they were engaged. They were engaged.
I know, but you married her already. You got to deal with it.
No, you don't. I deal with that.
Yeah, and that situation. Jarvis, that situation was different too. That was much different.
You talk about you taking some girl on a date and she went and got piped down after you went home. That is not the same. That is not the same as your fiance telling you to be celibate while she go fuck everybody else and then come marry you a few weeks later. Stop it, Jarvis.
You got played, but hey,
they got more than played. She should be arrested.
Damn.
She should be arrested. What do you mean? She should be arrested.
All right, so I got a question. Do you think, does he get any blame for this? Like, should he have asked clarifying questions? So
No. He gets zero. And that's another problem I have right there. I have another problem. Why can't the woman never be 100% wrong by herself? How come every time a woman does wrong, we have to find out what the man did to cause it? Why can't you do that?
She is wrong, but I'm saying.
No, don't ask what he could have did. He could have done nothing better. She just a fucked up individual, and she gonna be fucked up. Don't ask. This is another thing I hate.
All right, so when something happens,
can't never be wrong by themselves.
Hold on. So let me shift really quick. Let me ask y'all a question. How do y'all feel about when a woman says if it's meant to be, it's meant to be?
I agree with that.
That's life.
Yeah, that's life. I agree with that. But if you saying it's meant to be that you fuck 4,000 niggas, why you told me to be celibate? No, that ain't meant to be.
That's what I'm saying. Because that could be one of those type of situations.
No,
I think
you made a calculated decision to play games with me, and you played me. Like that was long drawn out and executed.
I'll tell you like this, bro.
I'll
tell you like this. What can he do about it now?
I can tell you what he can do about it. She's done. 69, 67, whatever that number is that you use when you somebody off. She's
Boy
done.
said 69.
She got enough 69 in already, obviously. She got enough of that.
But I'll worry
86,
for her.
That's what you need. She needed an 86, whatever that number is.
It seems like she's real literal with her words, so I'll be fearful going forward. Like,
yeah,
man, that's manipulation. When people try to do that, use the words literal. You know the message you were trying to get across. You know what you were doing.
Yeah.
Don't try to twist me up with technicalities. That's manipulative. Don't do that. You know what you were doing. Hey, listen. I say this. Let me give my advice to this guy. Listen, young fella. Find out if this baby is yours, first of all. If the baby's yours, do what you got to do as a father. That's first and foremost. First and foremost, do what you got to do as a father if that's your baby. If that is your baby, do what you got to do as a father and don't speak to this lady about anything other than things pertaining to the child. I would never speak to her about anything else other than pertaining to this child. If this is not your child, never speak to this lady again. That's it. That's simple advice, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's wild. It's the whole story's wild. But yeah,
she doesn't love you. This lady doesn't love you. I'm sorry to cut you off, Jarvis, but you need to know this. This lady does not love you.
Okay, so we all agree, because I know women think that until we walk down the aisle, that's when we give everything up. So like, oh yeah, so girlfriend, boyfriend, should we hold girlfriend and boyfriend to the same standard as husband and wife?
Yes, absolutely. And I said that in one of my first episodes here. Yes.
But I think that just goes back to your point, Jarvis, of what you just said, that you don't necessarily need to be married to be in love with.
Exactly. If you made a commitment to me, at the end of the day, you know how I feel about you. So you know that you have my heart, and you chose to do that while you have in my heart. You did that.
Dang, yeah.
You did that while you have my heart.
You won me over.
I never want to see you again, lady. You're the devil.
Lady.
You're the devil. That is bad. Dog, if we did some shit like this, imagine a backlash.
Oh yeah. She's drug through the mud. That's what will happen.
Exactly. She's a bad lady. Future Hendrix gets drugged through the mud for doing way less. Get this lady out here. Hey, what's the reader who sent us this message? Like I said, take care of the baby if you got to. If you don't got to take care of the baby, never talk to this lady again. Simple.
All right. So we're gonna continue on the rap bracket. So the 2010, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy won 2010. 2011, it was Watch the Throne tied.
Take Care won because of the Take Care won the.
It won a tiebreaker.
Take Care.
The listeners voted for Take Care.
And in 2012, we had Good Kid, Mad City, right?
Oh yeah, we got 3 strong candidates so far. Yeah, no lie.
So I'm gonna let.
By the way, fellas, I'm sorry just to interrupt y'all really quick, but the Heat took down the Bucks.
Oh, it's a wrap.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Pippen need to find a majority. Anyway,
but yeah, back to the rap bracket.
So this week we ushered in the 2013 bracket. So, Drew, mention the honorable mentions if you want to.
All right. So honorable mentions, as you guys know, with the series, these are the albums that didn't quite make it, but wanted to highlight them. So we got 2 Chainz, Boats 2, Childish Gambino, Because of the Internet, which I love that album. That joint is tough.
Hey, that's one of my favorite albums.
I love that album, but Tyler the Creator, Wolf, Wale, The Gifted, and Big Sean, Hall of Fame.
Whoa, those Gifted in Hall of Fame didn't make it? That's crazy.
Dang.
Didn't make it.
Well, yeah, everything that came out in this is 2013.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean this is a fair list.
Yeah.
From what it looks like.
So the first matchup we have is Nothing Was the Same versus Born Sinner. You guys already know how I feel about Nothing Was the Same. I think it's Drake's classic album. And Born Sinner, number one, it didn't age well. And when it dropped, I really wasn't a big fan of it, to be honest. It's one of those J. Cole albums that I kind of like tend to forget about or I don't listen to as much. So I'm going to go with Nothing Was the Same over Born Sinner. And I love Cole.
You was just listening to Land of the Snakes the other day.
Yeah, because y'all boys snaked. Yeah, I think y'all snaked me back around 2013 or 2014.
That's Jarvis' favorite song of the album.
Yeah.
Oh, it was So I'm going with Nothing Was the Same.
Nah, I mean I agree with you. I'm a huge Cole fan. I actually still like Born Sinner. I think it's still a pretty well put together album. But Nothing Was the Same is arguably Drake's classic. So I mean I'm definitely rolling with Jarvis on that one.
I mean, yeah, Born Sinner, it has some good, Power Trip was up there, Crooked Smile. So, it definitely has some solid tracks, and those don't still have replay value to me. But, just as a whole, yeah, it's not really a contest.
I think Let Nas Down was on that drink too, on Born Sinner.
Yeah, I think Jarvis, I'm surprised how much you undervalue Born Sinner.
Yeah.
It's actually on one of me as a casual J. Cole fan. I do like Born Sinner a little more than some of his other works. However, I think it's an easy choice for me too. I complete the sweep and go with Nothing Was the Same. I think that's one of Drake's, one of his 2 or 3 classic albums. So Nothing Was the Same for that personally.
Oh yeah.
So next up we have Acid Rap versus Yeezus. I'm gonna go with Acid Rap because that was my introduction to Chance. And I just rock with the flow of it. Yeezus was very just a weird album at the time. It really
it aged a little better than
it was a little before its time.
Yes,
I gotta go check it out again. I haven't heard it in a few years, so I'm gonna go with Acid Rap.
Hey, I think we need to have a whole podcast. Well, not a whole, but a segment where we discuss Chance the rapper, because I feel like Chance is like the most fucking overrated rapper in fucking history of rap.
I agree, Jorel.
And Acid Rap is not that fucking good, in my opinion. This shit is not that great.
I feel like with this last album, he's kind of been humbled. And I feel like he's been brought down to his proper place. I feel like this showed everybody he's really not that good.
He's probably a good rapper, but what the fuck he be doing?
The Young Boys put me onto some tracks, like his earlier tracks. I guess that was the track that was very popular on Acid Rap, and I was like, this shit fucking sucks. This shit might be the worst fucking song I've ever heard in my life.
I'm a big fan of Acid Rap.
Me personally. How do y'all like that shit? Anyway, sidebar. I'm gonna fucking go with Yeezus because I just fucking Chance the Rapper fucking suck. He does. He's just fucking shit.
Jones, I have to agree with you. I'm sick of
Brando is being mixy tonight, dog.
I agree with Jorel. I'm sick of the positivity from Chance. I'm sick of listen, man. I like the song with Wayne and 2 Chainz. The what's that song he had with them? You don't want no problems with no problems.
Yeah, no problems.
That's a pretty decent song, but other than that,
I mean, I will say that I like the drinking. Was it Drinking All Night song? That's just all right. You know, when you.
Man, I wasn't a big fan of Yeezus, but Yeezus had a few songs on there that I did enjoy. I love.
Blood on the Leaves was on Yeezus, right?
Yeah, Blood on the Leaves.
Yeah,
Black Skinhead.
Yeah, Black Skinhead and Bound.
Yeah.
Based off of that. You see, that's the thing about Kanye. He can give you one of his worst albums, but still give you some of his most classic tracks throughout those worst albums. Yeezus for me. Let the fans decide this one because I think we're 2-2 right now.
Yeah.
It don't matter. Neither one gonna be nothing was the same, so it doesn't matter.
All right, cool.
All right, so we'll go with Yeezus then.
Yeah, I'll roll with you. I'll roll with you on Yeezus.
Yeah,
cool.
It's whatever. So
he gets the legendary tip of the hat.
Yes, sir.
Fair enough.
So now we're going with Long Live ASAP versus Marshall Mathers LP2. I'll be honest with y'all, dog. Marshall Mathers LP2 was garbage, dog. Like, that was some trash, bro. That's the only Eminem album that I really can't stomach. It was just such a terrible album.
That's actually the first Eminem album that I
Marshall Mathers LP2.
No, I know what you're talking about. I know. I gave it a listen. And it was I haven't liked anything Eminem has done since about probably on Encore. It's like 2004.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad. I think I listened to a little.
Damn. Who was in high school? God damn.
Yeah. But I'm a huge Eminem, but you don't understand Eminem, like based off his first, like the starting from Slim Shady up until Eminem show. Encore.
Yeah.
Eminem, like I'm a huge fan.
I like Infinite. I like Infinite.
Infinite too. So that's why I said earlier today when I was like 3 classics, you was like 2. I was counting like Slim Shady, LP, and Infinite. Marshall Mathers LP won't as bad to me as some of the other later Eminem works because he has a lot of work, in his later years that I just don't care for.
That shit won't better than Long Live ASAP. I'll tell you that.
No. Long Live ASAP.
Yeah.
Get my vote. That was a moment. And that was an era.
Yeah. That was a very underrated album.
That was a game.
That was a Jiggy era, dog. Come on.
Yeah, that was a moment.
That's when New York niggas stole the trap. The trap sound.
Let's talk about that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Houston, I love Houston, but everyone be stealing Houston sound and eating off of it, boy. I'll tell you that much.
I mean, you got one of the biggest rappers in Houston right now.
Meg?
Travis Scott and Meg. Shit.
Okay. H-Town. All right. So we got Magna Carta, Holy Grail versus My Name Is My Name. Now, y'all know I am a huge Pusha T Clips fan. I am. I got the We Got It For Cheap mixtapes. I got the Dow Gotcha mixtapes. I heard the original Hell Hath No Fury. How it sounded in the beginning, like Laura Windland. I'm a huge Clips fan. However, My Name Is My Name was Pusha's first solo effort. And I was just so used to hearing Malice on it. And it kind of seemed like Pusha was like just starting to learn himself as a solo act. So it wasn't quite clicking for me. So with that being said, I'm going with Magna Carta Holy Grail, which was kind of the opposite because I when I first heard it, I didn't really rock with it. But as time went on, like Magna Carta grew on me, and Jay-Z was like really talking that talk on some of those tracks with the triple entendre. So I'm going with Magna Carta Holy Grail.
Yeah.
It's definitely like I was one of the people who like I loved Magna Carta Holy Grail when it first came out, and that probably goes back to the fact like I'm like my ears like I didn't listen to rap like older rap when I was younger. So like hearing Jay-Z with that sound to me, it was like perfect. Like I loved that album.
What sound are y'all talking about? We had this conversation a couple of weeks ago. What sound are Magna Carta? What are y'all talking about on Magna Carta?
To me, it sounded. It didn't sound like. It sounded
like
different.
That shit was hard or something.
Jay-Z wasn't on that type of production. That was Jay-Z's first time venturing out to the newer sounds.
Whatever, man. I don't hear that. I don't hear what y'all hear in Magna Carta. I'm going My Name Is My Name. I think Magna Carta's Holdsworth's album by far. I'd rather hear Volume 1 over that. I'd rather hear Blueprint 3 over that. I'd rather hear Blueprint 2 over that. Magna Carta.
All right, now. Blueprint 3 fucking suck now. All right, now.
I'd rather hear Kingdom Come over Magna Carta Grill. That's easily Holdsworth's album to me personally. And I'm a Hov guy since I'm not like Drew. I was listening to Hov when I was a young boy. I don't like Magna Carta Holy Grail. I'm not naming my name. And I'm gonna show love to the 7-5. Push's first solo album. Did he have the niggas ain't dying for you up there?
Nah.
That was like
Exodus,
before that. That was
Exodus
like the mixtape before that.
Yeah, Exodus was on a mixtape.
Yeah. There was in a mixtape leading into the album.
I think so.
But Push was on his shit during that time. That's when he first got with Good, right?
Yeah, and I think he had Young Money On.
What was the single on My Name Is My Name?
He was helping Young Money On. Another 7.
Was he a good music at that point? I think it might have been.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, in 2013 he had just signed with Good Music, or 2014.
Yeah, 2013.
Yeah, because he was on all them Good Friday songs.
Yeah. I'm tripping. Yeah, but I'm sorry. Magna 3 beats 1.
I mean, I got outvoted on this one, but I think y'all were wrong. I think Magna Carta is Holdsworth. Oh, by the way, today's the anniversary of sorry to get off track of the Blueprint 3.
Yeah, you can keep that.
That one was trash, dog.
I think
that one fucking sucked.
What y'all think? I think Blueprint 3 is better than Magna Carta.
Hey, but I will say, out of our classic ODU days, Run This Town is like a classic track for us.
Great song.
Yeah. Our ODU days.
And then Wayne jumped on it in DOA. Come on, man.
Nah, I'm cool on that.
Yeah. I'll be real with you. Run This Town didn't age well to me.
Great song.
Kanye's verse is by far the best verse.
And my nigga just made it out the precinct. I give a damn about the drama that you do, bring.
I feel like that was one of the songs that might have got played out to me.
What you think I rap for? To push a fucking rap for?
Yeah, hey, Kanye was in his fucking bag on that joint.
The hook and the hook got played out to me. Like I don't even want to hear it. Like,
I like that song.
I don't. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
I like that song.
I don't want to hear it. I'm sorry.
But I guess I get outvoted on that one. I guess I get out. I don't like Magna Carta, though. Holdsworth's album.
Next up, we have.
I think Hov would tell y'all that too, by the way.
Next up, we have Nothing Was the Same versus Jesus. Nothing Was the Same. We don't really need to talk much about that. After that, we have Long Live ASAP versus Magna Carta Holy Grail. I'm going with Magna Carta Holy Grail, dog. I'm gonna say it again. I like the album, bro. I like it.
Magna Carta Holy Grail has made it way too far in this decade. When we think about this decade, Magna Carta does not come to nobody's mind, man. What are y'all talking about, man?
It does, man.
It does,
man.
It's
Drew,
Hov,
Drew, you don't even listen to Hov. You just started listening to Hov like 4 years ago. All right? I don't want to hear your Hov opinions.
What do you mean? Wow.
Magna Carta is good to you because you don't know about old Hov.
I went back and listened to all of it. What do you mean? I went back and listened to all of the old Hov. What do you mean?
And Brando, I'll listen to Jay-Z since like S. Carter. Like I picked up I had like Puff Daddy Forever.
That's late too. S. Carter. Oh, you talking about Volume 1 and all that?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you talking about that mixtape around the time when the shoe came out. I was about to say you late too. You ain't no difference than Drew.
Hey, bro, he was putting out shoes when we were in 7th and 8th grade. He can't be that late, bro.
Nah, Hov been out since we was about in what? 4th?
No, I know since we were little kids. But I'm saying he was putting out shoes when we were in 7th and 8th grade.
I was
that's what I thought he was talking about. I thought he was talking about this when he started listening to Hov.
Album that Big Pimpin' was on, dog. The album that Big Pimpin' was on.
I think that's Volume 2 or 3. But I think it's Volume 3.
Like I was 8 years old, dog. Like
that's about Volume 3.
Big Pimpin' was Blueprint. What was Big Pimpin'?
How you gonna be late when you're 7 years old, dog?
What was Big Pimpin' on?
Big Pimpin' came out when we was 10. We were like 10. No, we were like 9 or 10. Hey, Drew said it was on Blueprint though.
But it did like when I was in middle school, I went back.
Oh, Volume 3, yeah.
I went
Volume
back
3,
to
yeah,
Reasonable Doubt. I love
Yeah,
Reasonable.
don't get me wrong. I had to go back and listen to Reasonable Doubt and Volume 1 and all that. I did. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, yeah, we were babies. We were literally babies. But Drew first introduction to Hove was Magna Carta Holy Grail. We were grown men.
That was not my first introduction.
That's what you just said.
No, I didn't.
That's what you just said.
What are you talking about?
Am I did he not say that?
What are you talking about? I said I didn't listen to rap growing up. I didn't listen to 90s rap and all that shit. What are you talking about?
When did you start listening to rap?
Yeah,
like middle school.
He's acting like Drew's a baby. Dog.
What?
That's what he said.
No, I
He
didn't.
said Magna Carta. He said, "Hey, Magna
I never
Carta-
said that.
Hey, Jarvis, Magna Carta is us Drew's Reasonable Doubt. Magna Carta is Drew's Reasonable Doubt. That's why he loves Drake so much. It all makes sense. That's why he loves Drake.
You put smut on my name. You put smut on my name right now. You all did.
Yo, for Magna Carta Holy Grail to be Drew's first Hope album is crazy.
Niggas ODing, bro.
No, that's
ODing to the max.
yo,
Hey,
This nigga Brandon acts like he didn't know me in fucking ninth grade. What?
you were listening to Hove?
So Drew, your first Hope album was probably Black Album.
That's probably it.
No. When did Blueprint come out?
Blueprint came out. We were like 7th grade.
01. That's 9/11.
Yeah, it was 7th grade. We were in 7th grade.
9/11.
So probably probably Blueprint too. Maybe I don't know.
I'm gonna
I
say
don't know.
something.
It gotta be like H to the is O, V to the is A.
What album was that on?
Blueprint.
Blueprint. See, that's how you know.
Yeah,
See, you don't be knowing this stuff.
What about hold on. What about
Anybody who listens to Hove know what Big Pimpin'.
What about
He didn't know what
Excuse Me?
album Big Pimpin' was on.
Was-
Or he didn't know
what
what
about
album
Excuse
Ace of the Izzo was. Magna Carta is Drew's Reasonable Doubt.
Blueprint 2, Drew? Excuse Me was on Blueprint 2.
I would say his Blueprint was my first introduction.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think everyone. I think everyone our age, like
Yeah.
I'm gonna be completely honest. Let me lack off of Drew. Blueprint was my first where I really started taking Hove and listening to
Thank
albums.
you. Thank you.
Hey,
You
when I
act like you was
started
listening to
listening to
Reasonable Doubt in fucking elementary school, nigga. Fuck out of here. That's the guy that
No, I
was
still
on the
heard Reasonable
playground
Doubt.
bumping Reasonable Doubt and shit. Nigga, you the same age as us. Fuck out of here, dog. You didn't know what the fuck he was
I
talking
listened
about.
to Ain't No Nigga. I used to love Ain't No Nigga back in.
You didn't know what the fuck was going on back then, Brandon.
Yes,
Shut
I
up,
did. Ain't
dog.
No Nigga. 96. I loved it.
I'm
Ain't no
tired of
nigga
this.
like the one I got.
I'm
No
tired of this,
one
dog.
can-
You didn't know what the fuck was going on. Nah,
Listen,
nigga.
but
Nah.
it gets like,
Nah, nigga.
nothing dementia.
You ain't know shit about dealing drugs in fucking middle school. Fuck out of here, dog. Fuck out of here, dog. Nah. Blueprint was the introduction for all of us, nigga. Fuck that. I'm tired of it.
No,
No,
speak for yourself. Speak for
no. I'm
yourself.
speaking for you too, nigga. Hell no.
No, but I'm talking about whole albums, like where I was like really.
I have volume 1. S. Carter. You must try harder. Opportunity is not I was on that.
Yeah, me
Yo.
too. Exactly.
I had Puff Daddy Forever.
Yo,
and S.
time out,
Carter,
dog.
dog.
Y'all some wild boys, dog. Y'all some really wild boys, dog.
Hey, Drew know his Reasonable Doubt is Magna Carta. It's not
I don't even
bad.
know what that statement means.
Basically saying that's your classic Hove album.
Yeah.
No, it was Blueprint. Blueprint. It's way better than Magna Carta Holy Grail. I'm not dumb. What do you? What? I don't understand. I just
No,
like
when
the
he said-
album.
What he's saying is he's saying basically like you like that album so much that it's like it must be one of your personal favorites.
I mean, I would still say Blueprint is better than that.
So
Magna Carta's second best on your Hove list.
I would have to go back through the albums.
Is that on top of his head?
All right, so look, let's get back on track.
Let's go ahead. It's a good
So
decision.
we have Long List ASAP versus Magna Carta Holy Grail.
That's
I'm gonna go with my Reasonable Doubt, Brando. Magna Carta Holy Grail. How about that?
What you going with, Jorel?
I'm gonna roll with Magna Carta Holy Grail.
Yeah, the new Reasonable Doubt. Yeah, go with that.
So now we have Magna Carta Holy Grail versus Nothing Was the Same. I'm rolling with Nothing Was the Same.
Yeah. That pound
Drake's best album, in my opinion.
That Pound Cake verse, bro, that shit gets me
Yeah.
hyped every single time, dog.
That's reasonable doubt. Hove on that pound cake verse.
No, it's
That's
not.
reasonable doubt. That's reasonable doubt. Hove right there.
See, just like when Hove said cake. That's not reasonable doubt, Hove. That's not reasonable doubt, Hove. No, it's not.
No, it is. Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not reasonable doubt, Hove.
What do you mean? He released Reasonable Doubt, Magna Carta, Holy Grail the same year. He was on the same. What do you mean?
Oh, that's what you're saying. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, to your point, yes. Then, yeah. I'm going. Nothing was the same for me personally. Nothing was the same.
So, do we all agree that that's a classic?
Nothing was the same. I agree. That's a classic. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir. So that's it for the. That's
hold
it.
On, really quick. Does Drake have 2 classics? Nothing was the same and Take Care.
Yes.
I feel like So Far Gone, I would say.
Man, he has actually has through So Far Gone.
Well, So Far Gone is a mixtape.
That's a classic. That's a cult
Yeah,
classic.
but you can count it as an album.
It's a classic project.
And I feel like if you're reading this, it's borderline.
That's it, but it's not a guarantee. I think
I feel like it's a 3.
3 guarantees.
Nothing was the same wins the 2013 bracket.
Cool.
So that
Which I think is the obvious choice for that year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Brando, this is what the masses wanted.
So this has been honestly, I think, the funniest episode, bro. Like top to bottom. I'll be honest with y'all. I wasn't feeling last week's episode. I'll be honest with y'all. I didn't like the energy in that one, but this is a lot better. So we're gonna wrap it up how we normally wrap it up with the what you've been on section of the podcast. So what I've been on as far as like books, I'm rereading the book called Reclaim Your Heart. And that book got me through like a lot of stuff last year, you know, whether, you know, finding myself and, you know, getting closer spiritual wise. So Reclaim Your Heart by Yasmin Mogahed, definitely a good read. So I'm back on that. Spending time with my family, you know, did a lot of that this weekend, you know, just, you know, trying to get closer to family and the siblings and then, you know, just enjoying life. So that was good. As far as music, I listened to the Lox album. That album it looked good on paper, but at certain points it didn't connect. But it had a song with DMX on there. And it just, you think about like the old Lox records with DMX has had a different feel to it. But, you know, there's definitely some heat on that album, I'm not gonna lie.
Did it sound outdated?
No, they actually did. They actually were trying to sound a little current on there. But DMX, his verse sounded outdated. Like it was like a regular, just that his flow is just a little. This is different now.
Yeah, because the only reason why I asked because I heard on the Breakfast Club, they were saying that they were trying to get him back in a studio for him to make another solo project. So
yeah.
Maybe they should stick to the '90s or Reasonable Doubt. Stick to the '90s. Boy, fuck out of here. Old ass fucking rapper, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Well, why you mad at X?
Nah, man. I'm standing up for the new niggas, man. Fuck that.
Y'all was going way too hard tonight. As my song of the week, I'm gonna go with.
You got lucky, Nas. You got lucky with your shit, nigga. Not everybody try that shit.
Not everybody can try.
So, as far as like my song of the week, I'm from Hampton, VA. And we have an artist in Hampton named Conscious Kane, or he's shortened to Kane now.
Okay, 7'5", stand up.
And yeah, for sure. So yeah, it's been a while since he released something. He got the record called Chainless. So that'll be my song of the week, Chainless.
Yo, speaking of Hampton, what happened to Drum? What he been on?
Oh, that's crazy.
So what I saw is he's been doing a lot of songwriting and producing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's the name? Drake. Your boy Drake done stole his first hit. He probably can't ever bounce back from that shit, Drew.
He was on the Yachty joint.
Broccoli.
The Broccoli.
Yeah, but he stole the Hotline Bling. Another, I'm just saying, he could have had 2.
I like the cha-cha. That was my joint.
That shit was tough.
Yeah.
You made it a hot line. I made it a hot song.
No, Drum made it a hot song, and then Drake took it and made it another hot song. It won't just align.
Drake hit a home run. Drake hit a home run with that one.
Hey, you know, it is what it is, man.
All right, Drew, what you been on, dog?
For me, I've been watching Married at First Sight with my girl. Dog, y'all should check that out, dog. It's crazy, dog, the way these people are. Like, I can't imagine getting to the point where. Do y'all know what the show's about?
Nah.
Being married when you first.
So basically, like, all these people like put their profile out to these relationship experts. So like they tell them about their whole life, like what their values are, all this stuff. And basically they get all these profiles from all these strangers, and then they just match people up based on the profile. And basically they match them up, and then they say, all right, you're going to get married. Like, they've never seen each other. They've never met each other. Like, the first time they see each other is the wedding day. And then, like, the show documents, like the season documents, like, their first, like, 8 weeks or something like that. Like, the honeymoon, like, moving in together. Like, it documents all that. And then at the end of the 8 weeks, they have to decide, do they want to stay together or do you want to get divorced? So it's basically you're putting your whole relationship in the hands of experts.
I gotta watch that, dog.
No, it's a good show. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, me and my girl been watching that. In terms of music, like I said, we've been watching or listening to the Big Sean album. You know, we talked about that early on. I am gonna say I listened to the 6ix9ine Project. I did listen. Shit was weak, hella weak. I like one song off of it, but this shit was weak. I'm not going front.
Dang.
But my song is from an artist called One in the Forest. That's his name. It's a song called Pull Up. It's one of his singles that just dropped. He had a song with Chris Brown like a few years ago. It's an R&B artist, but yeah, One in the Forest is his name. So.
Oh yeah, check that one out. All right, Jorel.
Yeah, so as far as what I've been on shows is P-Valley on Stars. Hey, man, I was watching it. I was looking at people's timelines, and I'm like, bro, what the hell is this P-Valley?
I'm interested. I think I'm gonna check that out. I'm interested.
I will tell y'all, it's very toxic. Somebody had put on my status on Facebook. They said that if you are not in tune with your sexuality, it could definitely be uncomfortable. But I don't think any of us have that issue. But I think it's a very good storyline. Jarvis, you like BET low budget black movies?
Yeah.
But it's kind of
I like those too.
But it's, to be honest with you, it's not low budget. It actually has a pretty good storyline to it. So I think y'all boys will like it. And then, as we know, the season premiere of Power Book 2, Ghost. Hey, I mean, I enjoyed the first episode.
I can't believe you're still watching that shit. I can't.
What you mean? We have to.
You can't just stop right now.
Yeah,
dude.
you have
to see the story.
We in too deep now, man.
After that last season, after the last season of Power, bro, she was just so trash.
Just watch it, bro.
We gotta watch it with the culture, Drew.
Listen. So they've added Mary J. Blige into this new season.
Method Man?
I don't like Mary J. Blige.
Method Man. No. Mary J. Blige is
I don't like her.
In this joint.
I don't like her.
And then the dude from that played Bobby Brown in New Edition.
Oh yeah,
he's in that joint too. Hey, I feel like it's gonna be.
I'm gonna check it out tomorrow.
So I saw that, and like I said, it's tough. But as far as music, Detroit too. Like I said, I'm a big fan of it. And my song for the week is gonna be "Respected," featuring Young Thug.
Okay.
I like it.
It's on you, Brando.
This week, I have a lot of things that I haven't got a chance to get around to yet. I do want to watch the first Power and P-Valley. So more so what Dre was speaking on, I just haven't got a chance to get to it. I was happy to see my man in the sports world. People hate me for watching this guy, but I've been watching him for the past like 12 years, Colin Cowherd. And I was just happy to see him back from vacation. But the reason why I'm bringing him up is because I had an epiphany. I love Joy Taylor. I don't know if you guys know who Joy Taylor is. Joy Taylor Talks. Matter of fact, Zach, make this a clip tomorrow because this is actually going to be history. This is my first WCW Women Crush Wednesday that I've ever had in my life. I was just watching Colin and I saw her face again, and I love this woman.
Isn't it today Zach's birthday?
Yeah.
Whose birthday?
Hey, shout out to Zach,
yeah.
bro. Hey, shout out to
Happy
Zach.
birthday.
Happy fucking birthday to Zach.
The producer.
Yeah,
happy
dog.
birthday, Zach. I did see that today. Matter of fact, I meant to say that. I'm glad you brought that up. Happy
I'm a
birthday,
Texas
young
man,
Zach.
dog. I'm gonna text him after this podcast. He does so like it's what you see in front of you, like the people behind the scenes. Like this dude gives in his time to help us out. Like this is a whole operation, and this whole podcast will be nothing without Zach's contributions.
absolutely.
And from the looks of it,
There'll be no show.
from the looks of it, my life ain't gonna be shit unless Zach makes this a clip tomorrow because I really love this woman. I'm sorry, I'm digging on my desk. I love her.
And he loves it that much. He loves it that much.
I love her that much. Dog, she's perfect. I love her takes. I love her fight for the people. She's for our culture. I grew with a sports take. She's a beautiful lady. Look her up. But if you look her up, just look her up. Don't start talking to her because I'm making claim to her. I love her. I've never, listen, this is
He's
not
married.
my MO. Y'all, I'm not a thirsty dude. Y'all ain't never seen me thirsting over no regular girl, no celeb. This is my first WCW of my life. You can do your research. Go to my pages. I've never had a WCW. Joy Taylor, I love you. Keep doing what you do, Queen. I want to be yours. I want you to be mine. Let's be clear.
Brando, I think she's married, bro.
No, she's not. She broke up with Earl Thomas. Earl, what's that dude's name from the Suns and the coach? She broke up with him months ago. I know what's going on. She is not married.
Earl Watson?
Yeah,
Earl Watson. Yeah, they broke up months ago. Please, I know. Joy Taylor.
Yeah, they did break up.
Hey, if anybody watching this, at her for me, at Joy Taylor Talks. At Joy Taylor Talks. She's a beautiful woman. I changed my life for you. Anything you ask for me, I would do. If the Brando ain't everything you want, the Brando will be everything you need. If the Brando ain't everything you need, then the Brando will be everything you want. However you want to slice it, I'm the man for you. Trust me. Joy Taylor, I love you. And listen, she's a beautiful and smart girl, so I know I'm not the only person who feels this way. I know I'm not. But nobody loves her more than me, and I promise you that. Joy Taylor. At her, Zach, please, Zach, make this known. Make this, as a matter of fact, tomorrow's Wednesday. Make her my WCW Wednesday. I want this clip on my page tomorrow. I love this lady.
Hey, so sidebar.
I'm on Joy Taylor. That's what I'm on this week.
Sidebar, really quick. I just wanted to throw out that, because I don't think we talk about it enough. Thank you, EA Sports, Madden, NFL 21, for putting Colin Kaepernick in the game. That was huge. Colin Kaepernick has not been in the game since 2016. They finally put him back in the game in 2021. After it came out reports are saying that the NFL's interest in him was very fake when they gave him the tryout and stuff like that, which was obvious. Which we all do.
People are mad about that Madden thing, by the way. I'm gonna let you know something. Because apparently when he scores, if you do his signature celebration,
the Black Power fist,
people feel that's they don't like it. I don't.
It is racist.
No, not that. No. Black people don't like it.
Okay.
Well, you know what?
They feel like pandering, or they should have been did this. This is the take on it. But
does he take a knee?
Nah, I don't think so.
They don't do the knees, but he holds up the fist. Like,
that would be tough if the celebration was taking a knee. That would be tough.
It'd be tough if he took that whole. Hey, Madden, I'm gonna say something. Madden and 2K. Madden and 2K, you guys are dropping the ball the past couple years.
Hey, I heard 2K21. I'm talking about this shit was trash. That's what
they're saying.
They hate it.
And I agree, because each year they make it more and more complicated. Like, stop. Stop, man. Y'all making
people hate Madden too this year, though. People said Madden ain't good either.
Yeah, they said both. That's what I said. 2K and Madden. People are complaining about both.
So
it might be time to end monopolies in sports games. We got to give these games competition. Period. Yeah. Because these games are the same. Like with Madden, we're not our player modes. We're not getting that in depth. Just kind of, just same old. So EA Sports do better. 2K Sports do better.
Facts. What's your song?
But Joy Taylor, I love you.
What's your song for the week?
My song is J.Ned, J.Ned, spell it like J. Cole, my younger brother, Future, and myself, Brando. We Stars.
Okay.
So J-Nad featuring Brando, We Stars. I want to shed some light on my baby bro. He coming up. He's working hard and working hard. He's always recording, always working. So I want to shed some light on him. Me and him work heavily a lot. So Brando, J-Nad featuring myself, Brando, We Stars is my sleeper of the week.
Oh yeah.
There you
All right.
go.
We're gonna end it like how we normally end it. Whether you're watching us, if you're at work or you off work, we appreciate it. All right.
Wait, what if you ain't got no job?
Within the off work, nigga.